Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and I'm going to start with daily vlogs from today onwards. And I am just looking at how my day is looking at the moment, and it looks like lots of dishes. So yeah, that's my first task for the day. And an important update is from today onwards, I'll be restarting with my keto diet, and this time Keshma is also going to be joining me on keto. So it's like I actually enjoyed keto diet, and I was really happy with the progress that I also saw, and I'm kind of excited for this. And this time it's going to be much more easier because I'll be having a partner to support me throughout this. If any of you has ever been on a diet, then you might know that like it always gets easier when there is someone along with you who is also on a diet. It's the same principle that happens like when you are out, when you are in the gym. You work out, like you feel that motivation, you feel like you're doing better if you are having a partner with you in the gym. So keeping those principles and that kind of motivation, yeah, that will help. So let me go get done with the dishes, and we are going to get started with some coffee, I think. After that, yeah, there's no fun, let me just tell you that. And let nobody tell you anything different than that. I mean, it's important to know how to do dishes properly. I mean, I remember when I was in Chennai, I was staying with few of my roommates, and we had our tasks divided. So who does what on which day? Like on a day I was supposed to cook. We were like five of us were staying in one house, not one room. I mean, that could have been messy. So all the dishes are done from last night, and even I've cleaned the counter. I still don't have a gas yet. I'm still dependent on this little induction. It's pretty cool actually. I mean, no flames, no heat, no smoke. I mean, yeah, there is smoke if you really manage to burn it, and it's kind of difficult to do that on this thing. But yeah, so one part of the day is finished, and I just need to set. I just need to get going now. So this has not been an easy morning, and both of my cats have been engaged in some sort of conflict. This is what is happening today. They are fighting, and most of my time has been spent in keeping these two apart, and hopefully nothing goes bad. And I really can't figure out. I think it's has to do something with marking each other's territory. That needs to be sorted, and I'm looking at options for now. What I do is I have a squeaky toy which I press it and it makes a huge noise, and that kinds of keep them apart. So if you have two cats and if they are engaged in a fight and you need to keep them apart, then this is all you need. So this is the squeaky toy I was talking about. Once this is the noise it makes, and that will startle them, that will keep them apart. So this is something that you can try. Other options are like, you can, if you have one of the spray bottles, you can spray some water on them, and that will also keep them apart. And but I don't want to get them wet. And I really can't understand, because this is the first time these two have gotten into such a huge argument. Like normally these two are like best of buddies. They're like two close brothers, and see, what we are doing right now is we are keeping them apart. So this is Ginger, Afu is outside, and in spite of this, like what happens is, if we keep them separate, if we keep the door between them, they both will start calling each other out, and then they will just stare at each other, and all of a sudden they will just jump at each other. And this has been happening for some time now. I mean, it's been like, normally they do get into these kind of fights, and it lasts something like maybe 5 to 6 minutes and that's it, it's done. But today this thing has been going on for hours now. Phone needs to be neutered. I think that might have something to do with it, and since he's already 9 months old and it's a perfect age to get him neutered, we need to do that. For Ginger also, Ginger is an older cat, much older, 9 years old, and he is apparently the boss of the house, and he is not very happy with the little one marking his territory all over the house and the furniture and all. So this is where the conflict started. But as I said earlier, this has been happening. I mean, every day they will get into a skirmish, and then they'll just stay apart. And the next moment, we know that they both are sitting together, watching the birds from the balcony. Today, that's not happening. Today, it looks like it's going to be a long day. Right now, they are just looking at me. Okay, that's it. They are getting into a fight. I have to keep them apart. Wait, no, stay apart. Okay, right now both the babies are quiet. They are sleeping, and I spoke with my guy, and what I have to do is I need to get one of them neutered. I mean, that's going to help. There are things that I should have. I mean, I kind of knew about it, and I was like, okay, let's see. I mean, this one is just a baby. He's hardly 9 months old, and he has already started marking the place on his own and all. So that needs to stop, and for that I'm going. I mean, it's going to be difficult because most of the places are shut right now, and I need to figure out where I can get this done. Uh, I got numbers of few doctors, and I'm going to call them up and see how it can be done. And today it was kind of difficult because I need to focus on my office work, as well as to intervene between these two and keep them apart from fighting or tearing out each other. And due to which, as I was in the beginning, I had told that I was going to start with my keto today. I didn't get time to cook, so no keto for me today. I guess I have to restart it from tomorrow. I mean, I have to start it tomorrow. It's not exactly a restart, but I have to do it from tomorrow. And Keshma is working on her blog. She's trying to see how to make Instagram Reels work, and she recently like, if you have not checked out her page, then please go ahead and do that. The links on one of those I buttons. You can check out her blog. You can also check out her Instagram page, which is Ability Boss, and she's trying her best to shine. And days like this, I mean, I have to admit, like, she inspires me a lot, and having her around has made things so much easier for me. So yeah. So anyway, so if I'm going to start with keto from tomorrow, I need to focus on I have to share. What I'll do is I'll share with you everything that I'll be eating for tomorrow. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's going to be on keto. And for now, I just need to wrap up some of my office work. I'm going to chill sometime, and yeah, that's pretty much it. On another note, I have been losing followers on Instagram, and ever since I came up with this story in which I was kind of critical on. Yeah, I actually put up a Instagram reel, in which I was saying that if anyone sends me a follow request, or if someone sends me a link to their side page in which they're showcasing their art or something like that, and then I will follow it, but I'm going to unfollow that page later because see, I will follow your page if I feel the art is good. If it's not, then I mean, even if
if you ask me to follow it, I'm just not going to do it. So it all started with this chick. Someone just DM'd me last night, and she wanted me to follow her side page, her side hustle page, and at the same time, she wanted me to. After following that page, I was supposed to take a screenshot of that page and DM her the screenshot that I am following her page. I mean, what? Okay, what kind of pressure is that? Like, I mean, this is 2020, man. This is peak 2020, and we are already living under lots of pressure. And I just don't need that kind of pressure anymore in my life. Okay, that's making light of the situation, but yeah, seriously, I mean, I mean that's some audacity over there, right? I mean, why will I do that? Like, okay, first of all, you are asking me for a favor, and on top of it, it doesn't seems like a favor. It seems like you are ordering me to do something which I'm not inclined to do. So, anyways, back to that. Ever since I came up with that reel on Instagram, I have been dropping out on followers. People are thinking that I am going to unfollow them, so they're like, okay, this guy doesn't support their art, and I'm going to jump out. Yeah, maybe I will do that. Like, if your work is not that great, and if you keep barging me on my DMs and telling me to follow or like their page, I mean, I'm not going to do that, right? So yeah. So I managed to keep them apart right now. So this little one is with me, and he loves this brush. I mean, you give it to him, and he's just gonna rub his face all over the bristles. And he just loves this one, and he's my tiny baby right now. He's letting me hold his paw while he's cleaning himself. I shit. I love spending time with this baby, tiny little puppy. So, I have had Ginger since 2016, and he has been with me since uh, then. And the first time I met Ginger, he was like one of them. He was very different from any other cat that I have ever met. He circled around me, and he was tapping me with his little tiny paws that he needs to be petted, and that's what I did. And as so Ginger actually belonged to a friend's, and my friend wasn't able to keep him actually because of some things, and because of a job, and as well as so many other things were involved because of traveling and all. So I took him in. It was supposed to be temporary, but he just the within just a few days he just like captured my heart, and that's it. I was like, I can't give him back now. And he was also very happy with me, and he still like follows me around like this little toddler. And I just like, I can't imagine my life without him. And in fact, he has played a huge role in me meeting Keshma. So Ginger is always going to be my baby, and I will always love him with all my heart. I'm done with my office work. I have to prepare something for dinner, and since I wasn't able to prepare anything keto related for lunch or for breakfast, also it's didn't it like the whole thing didn't work out as expected. So I'm just going to make something. Uh, Probably I'll make poha or maybe something like that, and from tomorrow I'm going to restart with my keto again, and it all looks good. I just need to focus on getting in shape, making sure everyone's happy, making sure the missus is happy, making sure my cat, my babies are happy, and all I can say is that if you guys are out there, like, hope you guys are doing well, and just stay happy. I mean, things aren't that great around us, but and it's difficult to find happiness or difficult to find some sort of positivity with all that's going around us, but we need to find happiness in small measures. And it's also important to realize that happiness sometimes comes in small measures. It can come in the form of a chocolate chip cookie, or it can be a good cup of coffee, or it's your cat or your dog licking your face, or having that long awaited or that one phone call at the end of the day. And those small moments of happiness, that these all contribute, like, one by one they contribute to a larger pool, and that's one of the secrets to stay happy. And yeah, so that's all I have to say. Good night, and we'll see you from tomorrow onwards.